Okay guys, so this year we're using language lessons for living education. We switched from the good and the beautiful. My son had used it for 3 years. We used level K, 1 and 2, and we had ordered level 3 and we were going to do it. But I found Masterbooks and I decided to go with Masterbooks, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I just wanted to give you an overview of what it looks like and tell you what we think about it so far, in case anybody else is thinking about going with Masterbooks. Okay, so this is lesson 1, and this is your first week of school. So everything that's highlighted is what they read along with you. And as this doesn't look like a lot, especially for a 3rd grader, but as it goes on, as the book moves on, they are reading a whole lot more than this. This is just your basic review, and it starts out small. They're short lessons. So anyway, down here's narration practice. So you have these questions you ask them, and then there's your teacher note. Please review reading and narration tips at the beginning of the book. So they want you to read that at the beginning of the book so you'll know how to implement narration. There's another teaching note. And it starts out extremely basic in level 3. They're writing the alphabet with the consonants in a blue pencil and the vowels in red. And this one they did like a little code. And every 4th day they read out of 101 favorite stories from the Bible. So they read their assigned, this one is pages 10 through 11. And then they answer the questions, and I'll open that up and show you what that's like. Okay, so this is your story, and then you have a part for the parents to read, and then here's your questions, and your children answer the questions. And then this is the picture that they want you to copy here. So was his little version of this picture. And then you write, God created a wonderful world on this line. Okay, and then on the 5th day, you have your spelling practice. And this was one of the main reasons that we decided to switch from the Good and Beautiful, because there was not a lot of spelling practice, at least in the versions that we were doing. I think we were doing, I believe it was like the 2nd version. I think they came out with the newer version this year for level 3, but we felt like it wasn't enough. And so I'll show you what this language lessons for living education has in it as far as spelling goes. So this is your spelling, and this is usually, we do a 4-day school week, so I'm usually doing day 1 and 2 together, and then we do day 3 on Tuesday, and then this one would be Wednesday, and this would be Thursday. But this is one of the example of an activity that they do. And then they flip it over, they'll write a sentence, and then you make spelling words on note cards for flashcards, and then they write their spelling words again. Let's see. And then there's little more spelling practice down here, and then create your own dictionary. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, this is your create your own dictionary, and this is pretty much what he does. He doesn't really, he doesn't write the definitions or anything in it yet, but he'll write the word, and then he will draw a picture for it. That's what he's been doing with his. So he really likes doing this part. He likes to, I misspelled that one, I didn't see that. Alright, so that's what the dictionary looks like. And also we have copywork practice. This came in the back of the book, back of the language lessons for a living education. Okay, I was wanting to say learning language arts through literature. This is the copywork. And then we have copywork of days of the week and months of the year, ordinal numbers, contractions, titles, and then these are your calendar study sheets. I like that they include these. And then these are your grammar study sheets. Okay. So another thing that they have I think this is available on the website. These are word shapes. So I printed out all the word shapes. And he's been doing these once a week. He doesn't do these on Friday. He does, or on the 5th day, he does these on either the first day, maybe the second day, just whenever, sometimes the 3rd day, because this one's going to be done on the 3rd day. Just whenever we have a little bit of extra time in our school schedule, I pull one of these out just to introduce the words before he actually gets to the spelling day. And then at the beginning of the week, we always practice the list and give him like a little quiz to see what he's learned and what he still needs to work on. And I have a master list of spelling words that came in this book too that I put in my binder, and then we check off the ones that he's learned, and then I make all the ones that he doesn't know, I put them in down on a sheet of paper so we can practice those later. Alright, so this is an example of their picture study. Sight words. And there's a list of sight words that they're supposed to go over too at the beginning. And then this is writing first name, last name. And this was a sentence with the proper I love taco sounds. Okay. Some calendar work, and then again, there's your spelling. So I'm going to flip a little bit further. They practiced writing the months of the year. They had just this fun maze one day. Okay, so they had word searches. And then, I think I tore it out. They had one that he did last week that he really liked, was creating your own word search. Alright, so let me kind of show you how the reading progressively gets longer. Try to find one. Okay, so that's more than at the very beginning. It's still not a lot, but they also read some. I have my son read more than just the highlighted section, but they also read their own independent reading books. So Here's one. They have poems that they memorize. Okay. Alright, so that's my look inside of Language Lessons for Living Education Level 3. This book is required for this course, and I think it's required for, I want to say, the next couple courses. If you're looking into doing language lessons for living education, I really like it a lot. I think it's worth a shot. It's really affordable, and you only have to have one book, so you're not buying a teacher's manual and this book. So I really like that about it. But if you have any more questions about it, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. I know sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to comment, and sometimes I'm right on it, but just leave your questions in the comments, and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.